Good evening, everyone. Welcome to all once again to this particular workshop. Whether my audio video is clear? Hello? Whether my audio video is clear? Is my audio is clear? Okay. So today we will start by exploring some of the AI tools that will helpful for the conducting literature review. Traditionally, what we will do, the sources, literatures, books, research papers, whatever related to our concerned topic, we will go and search that particular books and papers in the library and some onlinely available research articles in electronic databases like PubMed, Scopus, and different kind of electronic databases that related to journals in Ayurveda. We will search in Google Scholar also. Most of the papers for Ayurveda research papers, we will go for Ayush Research Portal. Uh, in PubMed, only few papers are indexed by the PubMed. In Scopus also, very few papers are indexed by the Scopus. So in literature review, we will search the research paper in the electronic databases. So today I will show some of AI tools how we can use for the literature review. So in classical method, what we will do in PubMed, we use the Boolean operators to get the relevant research papers. Like we will give the mesh terms, we will give and or some kind of strategies to get the most relevant and specific papers. But based on your need, this AI softwares will identify the most relevant to your topic and they will give the results. So today I will explore some of the uh, AI softwares. So there are n number of applications are there, but I will not go all the applications. Only I will explain most important one or two, and I will give the name of other applications. If you are interested, you can later on explore yourself. So first one is Research Rabbit. Research Rabbit. So this particular AI application, if you give the uh, search for particular topic, then it will give the results of related to your topic you are searching in the this particular uh, uh, Research Rabbit. So you have to log in. If you are first time using, then you have to sign up, and if you are already have account, then you can log in. So for example, I will show with the previous one only. So I have searched with this particular. So we will started just now. We started the software. Hello, hello, ma'am. We just now we started AI software that will helpful for the review literature, reviewing of literature, how to identify research papers. The AI software is Research Rabbit. So I have login the Research Rabbit AI software. So here, if you giving any specific paper or any related paper according to your topic, then it will identify similar papers and it will give the results. So this is previously I have searched with this particular paper. For example, this management of systemic lupus erythematosus through Panchakarma modality. I have searched this paper. If I click here, I have already searched this paper. That's why I am showing with this only. So this paper, whether PDF is available or not, that is also it is showing. Then it will showing the authors, who are the authors, and according to that it will give the more results. So if you select this Wechsler intelligence scale for children, here you can see this particular paper, whatever work this there in this paper is, similar work will be available in the this particular papers 2743. So this much papers are available in the accord for this particular topic. So this is how Research Rabbit will shows our similar work in the that particular topic. The most cited one or most seen papers will be highlighted as a green one and in a larger circle. So you can see here, if you click on that, the entire paper will be available. If PDF is available, it will show PDF. Here the PDF is not available, that's why it is showing no PDF. And again, how much similar works are there and how much citations are taken by this paper, everything will be given by this particular AI app. Then another one paper, that is Ashwagandha induced acute liver injury case report. So this particular kind of paper, similar work, there are 117 papers are there. They are reporting liver injury with prolonged use of ashwagandha drug. So this is the network that is showing this. Many papers are there. They have done with some network type. So the most cited one, most important one, they will highlight with green. And if you click on that particular place, that particular paper will be opened and it will be shown. If a PDF is available, you can download or you can see that particular PDF. So this is about Research Rabbit. And the next AI tool is Consensus. So I will show with another AI application, that is Consensus AI. So here sometimes we have some query, scientific query, whether this particular thing will be helpful in this particular condition or what. So like that time we will generally ask in the Google. So Google will give the answer based on the data available in the Google, whether it is scientific papers or not scientific papers, whatever thing there, they will give the result based on the data available in the Google. But what consensus does, it will identify, it will take the research papers to give the particular answer. For example, if I have one question, is yoga is helpful for good sleep? If you search this question in Google, it will give some general. So this consensus is temporarily not available. So what this particular this AI app will give, it will give the answer based on the research papers. I will show previous one whether it gives or not. Yes, these are the previous one I have used. So I have asked the question: what are the long-term effect of chronic stress on the brain? If you ask this kind of questions, the consensus will give the answers based on the research papers. So it will also give the some graphs, how much papers is supporting this particular effect with this particular thing or not supporting. So everything it will shows with the bar, but maybe this particular site is not working, so that's why it is showing something went wrong. So usually it will give the consensus meter to know the whether that particular question will be answered by the research based on the research paper. Yoga will induce good sleep? Can yoga induce good sleep? So it will search the research paper and it will use the result, but maybe some server issue or a technical issue. Today they are giving temporary problem. So you may later on explore yourself. This is consensus AI app for research, literary research, review of literature. It will help in the to answer your questions based on the research articles. So then another AI app is Semantic Scholar. This particular AI app will search and give the most relevant papers according to your need and your topic. So generally it is useful for the engineering field. So in medical field also it will give related papers. Let us see how much relevant is there. Hypertension. Generally this particular AI app is used for the engineering field, but it will also search and give the most relevant papers according to your search. So from this also you can use the uh, research papers related to your topic. This is the Semantic Scholar. So these 2-3 AI applications I have explained to search review literature papers for literature review. Generally we will do in the PubMed and other electronic databases, but these AI applications are also, they will themselves identifies most relevant one and they will give the results according to your search. So other AI tools are also there for literary review. Moreover, they are similar kind. I will share the name of that particular AI softwares. You can go through later on also. So now after literary review, literary research AI applications, now we will move on some AI application. They are more useful for research. So one of the AI software is Trinka. So it is helpful for this kind of features. So you can do many things with this particular AI app. So citation formatter, citation checker, plagiarism checker, journal finder, and it has plugins in the MS Word and Chrome browser. Also, it has the plugins. In basic free version, it has limited working. It gives you some credits. After that, you may go to the upgrade if you feel it is good. So I will show some of the features in Trinka. For example, citation formatter. Here you have to select which kind of citation you want. You have to select and you have to give the information and you have to click submit. Then it will create citation according to that particular style. I will show this thing in the another application. Both are same. That's why I am not showing here. So this is the citation formatter. Then here citation checker. So you can also check whether the given citation in your manuscript is correct or not. Based on the AI, it will give you some reports. So here you have to upload your file, you have to upload your manuscript, and it will identify whether the given citations are correct, and whatever problems is there with your citation, it will give the report. I will show one of the previous one I have already checked, because this is free version, only around 8 credits are there. I have used already 4-5 credits. So if you upload manuscript, it will analyze and give the report like this. In this particular paper, what paper you have uploaded here, see these 4 citation, what these 4 citation you have given in your paper, they have retracted from the publication. So it means it will check that particular references online, and they will that this particular software is showing 4 citations are retracted one. So by this result, you can go with this particular papers, why they have retracted, and the according to that you can change your citation in the manuscripts. And some citations you have given in the papers, they are very long back papers published in 27 years ago, 22 years ago, 20 years ago. Generally what we will do, we will give search the recent papers, and we will cite the recent papers around 5 years. So if you cited more than 10 20 years ago, that is not good practice, because sometimes that papers will not be available to check whether that exists genuinely or not. So that kind of problems will be there. That's why this particular AI application is identifying which kind of citations you are given. So it is showing around 30 citation in your paper is published long ago. Then unverified, this particular paper is unverified. Please verify that suggestion it is giving. You have to copy this link and you have to search for the particular paper. So last one is journal bias. So what is journal bias? Sometimes what the authors will do to increase the their citations or their belong ones citations, they will give the more citation from that particular journal or that particular author. So it has identified. So can you see here, the nature paper, nature journal, only 5 citations given in this particular paper, that is 12%. Whether it may be genuinely that particular needs paper needs these citations, that may be one of the possible, but it has identified the around 5 citations, that is 12% of overall citations come from this particular journal. And this particular paper, that is Frontiers in Physiology, 8 citations are given from the same journal. So it has identified. Sometimes it actually the author cited their work related to this particular papers from this same journal. That may be possible, but it has identified the most citation. Sometimes it will give the some kind of why this particular journal only this particular author giving the most citation. That kind of doubt also arises when when we submit the our paper to the publisher. So before that, they also have some kind of softwares to check our manuscripts citation. It is not like that whatever citation we put and give to the publishers, randomly they will publish. They will go each and every citations, whether they have given properly, or whether the citations are correct, real citations are the fake one. So everything will be checked by the publisher in reputed indexed journals. So this Trinka is giving idea how the citation will be checker and how citation will be checked in our manuscript. So I will show one demo here if possible. So I will click here. I have some articles submit given for the submission. I will upload it here. Then I will click for check citations. So are you able to see I have uploaded one article, that is article on PCOS. This particular paper is now checking for this citation checker. So for giving a result, it has asking for 1 credit. I will use 1 credit. Whether my audio video is clear? Can anyone confirm? Hello. Okay. So are you able to see this particular AI software has generated the result? What the paper I have uploaded. So article on PCOS. So retracted 0 published long ago. So here this particular paper cited in this article, submitted article, that is published 12 years ago. This paper, if you go with that paper, effect of holistic yoga program and endocrine parameters in adolescents with polycystic ovarian disease syndrome. The particular author has cited this paper. It has published 12 years ago. Then we should check this particular paper, whether it is there or whether it is authentic. So that is possible. So I have clicked here. Then here is that particular paper. So now we can check whether this particular paper is a good paper or whatever they cited the paper, whether it exists or not. You can see by using this particular comment. So this is published long ago. Then unverified. So these particular citations given in the manuscripts are unverified. We have to verify one by one whether they have given correct citation or not. So like that, this particular Trinka is giving the citation report based on our manuscript. So this I feel this one is most useful in this particular AI app. Then citation checker. Plagiarism checker, here you can submit your manuscript. You can upload your manuscript and you can check for plagiarism check. I will show with the PaperPal. The similar one application is there, that is PaperPal. I have paid version in PaperPal. I will show this process in the PaperPal. Both are similar kind of process. So I will show checking the plagiarism in the PaperPal. So next one is journal finder. So many of you know journal finder according to your topic subject. So which journal is good for your publication? You will check different kind of journal finders are there for Scopus, for Web of Science. So every journals have their journal finders. So here this particular AI app has also journal finders. If you paste your abstract of your paper, then it will search the number of journals. It will give the suggestion which journal is suitable for your topic. So I will just check with some paper. Mm, I will copy this one only for demo purpose. When you complete the paper, then I am copying this particular abstract. I am pasting here. So this is my abstract. Then I will click the search journal. So it will search the journals and give the recommendations which journals are suitable for this particular topic or subject. So it is in the progress. It is going progress. Women's life. So view results. So it has identified journals. So showing top 5 journals recommendation based on your search. So these particular papers you can publish. So based on that particular PCOS and other words, it has advising us top publishers. It will recommend only top and index papers. So many of our Ayurveda papers are not indexed by Scopus and Web of Science. That's why maybe that's for that reason it is not recommending our any Ayurvedic journals. It is uh, giving suggestion will a publisher and this particular Public Library of Science and Medicine Walters Clover. So top reputed publishers that is recommending. So this is one of the drawback because many of Ayurveda papers are not recognized by the indexing. So that's why here also they are not showing. They are showing only the topmost indexed paper. You can also publish your mm, this particular PCOS related paper in these journals. These are appropriate one. So this is the AI prediction. Then these particular features I have shown with the Trinka. It is most useful. Citation checker and plagiarism checker is also available in Paperpal. I will show here. The uh, one is journal finder is extra here. So I have shown this journal finder also in the this particular Trinka app. So now I will go with the Paperpal application. I will show most of the things in the Paperpal AI app because I have subscription of that particular app, so I can demonstrate more things on that particular AI software because in free version there are a lot of limitations. So that's why I will explain in detail in the each and every features in the Paperpal. So I am closing other windows. So this is my Paperpal AI application. So here lot of options are available. Before going to this particular paper fall, I will show one AI application that will be more useful for the literature review. So after that only if I explain this, it will be more useful. That is SciSpace. Previous workshop also I have explained this particular AI app. It is very useful for especially literature review and other things. So you can search by your query here, and or you may upload the papers. You can upload a PDF and you can go with the chatting with that particular PDF also. So I will show this particular rheumatoid arthritis and Ayurveda. So if I give this particular inquiry, the papers related to rheumatoid arthritis and Ayurveda, so it is searching the relevant papers and it will give the results. So SciSpace is very very, I feel very helpful in the literature review and reading the research papers to understand the research paper. Also, it is more, has more features. So SciSpace unit, it is not because of, so it will analyzing the papers. Just I want to do the I want to do the research about rheumatoid arthritis. If I type Amavata, it has not recognized. That's why I have used the synonyms rheumatoid arthritis and Ayurveda. So it has identified from answer from top 5 papers, and it has given the top 5 papers in the this particular sorry, it has identified 5 papers, and it is giving the results. A critical review on efficacy of various clinical trials in the management of Amavata. Uh, the PDF is not freely available here. Then the insight of that particular paper is given here. Amavata in Ayurveda correspond to rheumatoid arthritis characterized as highly incurable. This is what aggravated. It leads to severe pain. So it has summarized the that particular paper. If you want any particular contact, you can click here. For example, summary of the abstract. So if you click the summary of the abstract, it will giving the summary of that particular paper. The paper reviews various clinical trials conducted for the management of Amavata, a condition described in Ayurveda as having high tendency for incurability. So it has summarized the this particular paper. Then if I want limitation of this particular paper, if I click limitations, the limitation column is added. So if you click once, it will take the all 5 papers limitations. So you can easily compare 5 papers with number of columns. So as it is a free version, it has some limitation up to 5 columns I can use. So if you have a paid version, you can use the more one. So here this particular paper not given any limitations, but the second one, the efficacy of whole system Ayurveda protocol rheumatoid arthritis a case series, has given the limitations. So this kind of whatever thing you want, what are the independent variables in this particular papers? If you click on the independent variables, dependent variables, they are identified and they will given in the this particular column. Sometimes it will give irrelevant also. So it will be our work which one is correct and which one we have to take on from this particular result. So this is by general search. So if I have to upload a particular research paper, then if I want to read that particular paper, then also this size space is very useful. So I have shared 2 research paper in the WhatsApp group. So one of the paper I will show here, how we can understood by this particular AI app. So for that, you click here chart with PDF. Chart with PDF. I will click here upload PDF. So here, if you click, it will ask, and I have already opened this particular file. Then I will upload this particular paper, diagnostic potential for protein serum biomarkers. I hope all of you read this particular paper. I have already shared. So it is asking in which folder you have to add. So I have given the name ROC. So here, this particular paper has uploaded diagnostic potential of protein serum biomarkers for distinguishing small and non-smell lung cancer in patients with suspicious lung essence. If you go through this paper, we will understand somewhat. Here, lot of terms are there, lot of concepts are there. So it is somewhat difficult if you are not know this some of the terminologies and some of the methodologies in this particular paper, but I have idea what are the things, what is the non-cell. So as we medicals we can understood what is the that particular term and what they are doing. Still lot of technical things are there, lot of graphs are there. So how I can understood this particular paper. If any researcher is there, they can help us to read this particular paper. But this AI application, how it is helping to understand this kind of papers, I will show. Because one of the participant in my program has asked to please help me how to read this paper, and this particular paper is for ROC analysis. They want to make the cutoff to this particular serum biomarkers to distinguish small cell and non-small lung cancer based on the biomarkers. So once I have gone through this particular paper, but this particular paper have a lot of terminologies. So I have uploaded here. Then with use of this particular app, how we can read. So if you want, if in the abstract, if you simply click, if you simply click and if you like, number of options are there, explain that particular text or summarize and get related papers, highlights. So then if if you are not able to understand this particular sentence, then you click on the explain the text. So then this particular paragraph will be explained here. Understanding the role of biomarkers in lung cancer diagnosis. It is explaining now in simple terms. Is this particular small window is visible here, right side, abstract? I have selected this particular part and I have clicked for the uh, explain the text. So now it is explaining this particular paragraph. It is understanding the role of biomarkers in lung cancer diagnosis. In this research abstract, we learned about importance of biomarkers in lung cancer. Let's break down the key points step by step. What are the biomarkers? If we our own, if you are reading this particular paper, if any terms we unable to understand, then what we will do, we will go to the Google and we will search for that particular term. But here everything will be given by this particular app. So what are the biomarkers? So biomarkers are substance in the body that can indicate presence of disease like cancer. Think them as a signals. So it is explaining about biomarkers. So why are biomarkers important in lung cancer? Why? Because this study related to biomarkers and lung cancer. So why it is biomarkers important in lung cancer? In lung cancer, biomarker help doctors identify the disease, manage, predict well patient may respond to treatment. So this kind of explanation is given by this particular uh, paper. Then when are biomarkers are used? Biomarkers are used at different times during the patient journey with lung cancer. For instance, they might be measured before treatment, during treatment, and even after to see it will work or not. So this kind of detailed explanation will be given in this particular app. So here, are you able to see the biomarkers in all patient had following biomarkers measured in serum? So pro, GRP, NC. So these particular biomarkers. So what they are, it is explaining. Before a lung biopsy, all patient had their blood tested for the specific biomarkers. The biomarkers measured are pro GRP, a protein that can indicate the lung cancer, NSC, another protein often found in patient with lung cancer. This is CYFRA21-1, a marker that can help identify lung cancer. SCC AG, a marker related to squamous cell carcinoma, a type of lung cancer, a protein that can be elevated in various cancer, including the lung cancer. What this particular study they are doing before taking the biopsy, lung biopsy. Why lung biopsy is a diagnosing test is considered as gold standard test in identifying or diagnosing the cancer. So that's why the researcher here they want to know whether these particular biomarkers can help to detect cancer or not. So that's why they are taking the blood tested for specific biomarkers. These five biomarkers. What are these five biomarkers? Here it is explained very well. So again, whatever questions related questions you can in comes in your mind, they also explained here very well. So like that, whichever portion you are not able to understanding, then simply select that and you can give the whatever thing you want, summarize and explain text. And if you want the summary of this particular paper, then also it is possible. For example, overall, what is the conclusion from this paper? What conclusion they have taken? What then? If you click here, so the overall conclusion from this paper it is generating. So conclusion from study of serum biomarkers in lung cancer, the study on the diagnostic potential of serum biomarkers for distinguish between small cell lung cancer and non-small cell lung cancer yielded several important conclusions. It is a non-invasive diagnostic approach. Pattern of biomarkers level in which kind of cancer, whether small cell lung cancer or non small cell lung cancer, how the pattern will be there. So that is explained in this particular paper. And specificity of certain biomarkers in certain conditions, so that is also explained. And so the overall conclusion will be explained in this particular paper. If you are not able to understand this particular tables also, you can click simply this particular table and you can click summarize. So that particular table is also summarized here. So summary of patient data here, this particular paper. So can you see here the study included 93 patients. Can you see here the n is 93. So it is explaining here the study included 93 patients with median age of 67 years. 67 years. So here, can you see here the age years median 67. 67. So it is telling the median age of participant is 67 years. Then smoking history showed 51.6%. So whatever here, if you see smoking history, yes, total 48% were smokers. So it will explaining that thing. So then most patient had no chronic obstructive pulmonary disease, that is 84.9 percentage. Here COPD, chronic obstructive pulmonary disease, this is if you have to add this particular 1439 so it is explaining most patients had no chronic obstructive pulmonary diseases. No, we have to see here no one. So that is 79, 6, 32 and 31. So that is around 80, 84. It has taken the median. median of that particular no option, no COPD, chronic obstructive pulmonary disease, 84.9% patients had no chronic obstructive pulmonary diseases. So if you go through this particular table, it has summarized that particular table also very well. Then if you are not able to understanding this particular graphs also, then you can go for the this particular tool. But I will for graphs I will recommend to use the chat gpt. So how to use that? Simply take this mm, picture of this particular graphs. So I am taking the picture, screenshot. So I am copying, I have copied, and I will paste in the chat gpt. Can you explain this image? So this image represents the receiver operator characteristic, that is ROC curve, and each one graph will be explained one by one. The overall summary will be given. I am not going in detail what is the ROC curve and everything, but I have gone through this particular paper. Then I have gone through this AI app and ChatGPT. I feel 99.9% it is explaining correct. So like that, if you have any research paper, you clearly understand that particular research paper and try to read with this particular AI app, that is SciSpace. Then you will realize that how much accurate answer it is giving, ChatGPT and this particular SciSpace. Especially when I gone through this paper myself, I read and then I have taken supported with this particular AI app. The whole paper is cleared for me and I have understood all the things very easily. So this is how we can take the usage of AI tools. So this paper may be somewhat you feel different, so take another paper, uh, uh, whatever you feel you are able to understand very easily, then you can go with that particular paper. I have already given another paper, another one paper, that is using BP capsules. You can upload the in this, and you can you first you go through the paper and you have to note down what are the conclusions, what are the limitations, what are the variables, everything, and then cross check with this particular AI app. It will give the 99.9% accurate results. So that is the SciSpace app, that is for review of literature, for understanding the papers, that is uploading the papers and understanding the that particular papers, that is very useful. Now I am explaining another AI app, that is Paperfall. So this particular Paperfall has a lot of options. This one I am showing is it is paid one. So here you can go with the lot of option: rewrite, edit, write, research, cite, and translate. If you go through this particular options, you can able to use and you try once, then you are able to understand yourself. For example, rewrite. If you click on the rewrite, it has given the option paraphrase, trim, make academic, and synonyms. For example, I have taken some paragraph. I will copy and I will paste here. Diabetes is a condition where blood has trouble using sugar properly, leading to high blood glucose level. This happens because the problem with insulin hormone. This is a layman language. I deliberately written like this particular sentence. Now I want to rephrase this. If I click here, so this particular paragraph is rephrased. Diabetes is a condition where the body has trouble using sugar, uh, leading to high blood sugar level. This happens because a problem with insulin. So I have to rephrase it here. I have selected and given. This is the paraphrase. Diabetes is a medical condition characterized by body's inability to properly utilize glucose, resulting in elevated blood level. So from this paragraph, it has rephrased and given the same meaning in the good manner. So if you want to replace this paragraph with this particular new one, you can replace, like grammarly also giving same kind of things, paraphrasing. So like that only here also it is giving the paraphrase option. But the change difference between that particular grammarly and paper is paper is specifically for research purpose. So that's why it is able to understand the number of variations, numbers, the academic style of writing. Though I feel paper is worthy for grammar checking and paraphrasing also. For example, if I copy here, once again, I will paste here. So that is about paraphrasing. If you want make academic, so you have to select and you have to click make academic, generate. Sometimes in general words, we will write something, and if you give and a command make academic, then it will do the that particular paragraph into the academic. Then if you want, you can do, or you can retry with this. So like that, if any paragraph has a lot of words, but you have to trim, you want to trim that particular paragraphs, you want to shorten that particular paragraph, then you have to select this particular option, trim text. Then it will trimmed that particular paragraph, and it will give the shorter version. Because sometimes what happens, abstract some particular papers need the particular words, this many words only abstract should be given. The whole paper should be have this many thousands of words. So more than that, they will not accept your manuscript. That time this particular paraphrasing and trim that particular options may helpful to reduce the number of words. Here it has reduced 7 words. So initially that is 42 43, now it is 36. So it has reduced the words and given without losing its own meaning. So this is how we can use this particular uh, paper for the writing purpose. Then many templates are also there: outlines, research article, case reports. For example, research article, then you have to select section, introduction, field of the study. Then according to that, it will provide the templates, and according to that it will generate, and you can work. If you want more information, here the video is also available, how we can use. Then you can watch the video and go through this particular features. Now I will show most important in this paper policy. It has some features like email the journal, and here plagiarism checking. So nowadays the plagiarism checking softwares are Turnitin. Initially the Urkund is also there, but nowadays most of the universities are preferring Turnitin. So Turnitin subscription is very costly. Some universities have the Turnitin softwares, but it is difficult to take individual subscription. But what PaperPal will do, what this PaperPal will do, it has inbuilt whatever manuscript we submit, it will checked for plagiarism. Generally the plagiarism will not check. The similar work we generally all the software will show the what is the similarity. Generally it is called similarity report, but in common terms we tell it as a plagiarism check. Actually that is similarity report. The softwares will generate similarity reports. So I will show with one manuscript. So now another particular options available with this particular paper file are, you can go through this paper file for Microsoft Word in Google Documents. If you are writing the any papers, you are using Google Documents, there also you can uh, uh, add this particular paper file to your Google Documents and overlay. This is also one of the manuscript writer latex, also we call it as a latex. Then for that also this paper file is available. So three most usage writing softwares, it has integration. That is good thing. Many people will write with overleaf. There also paper file available. Some people nowadays using Google Documents. Here there also this paper file you can add the paper. For example, if you are using Google Doc, simply you have to click install, then it will install in the Google Doc. Then paper fall for manuscript, I will show here submission check and plagiarism check. So before submission, submitting to the publishers, you can check what are the mistakes, whatever thing you missed in your particular paper. So I will show with one paper. So click on submission check and upload your manuscript. So click here. So I am uploading this particular article on PCOS, open. So it will check and what are the missing things in your manuscript before submitting to the publishers. It is processing. The whole paper is scanning for the issues. It will take some time. Are you with me? Is it visible? So it will give the suggestions where whatever thing is missing. So for example, metadata, I have briefly explained. Metadata means author's name and keywords and so publishers, so name, so that kind of things we call metadata. I have explained in one of the workshop Mendeley. Then it will check for all these things in metadata, what are the things missed, what are the things are there, disclosures, what are the missing things, and figures and tables, counts of the particular section, and structure of the your paper. So everything that will check and it will use the results. For example, it has checked. Now download the full edited document. So it will also edit according to the this query, but so whatever corrections are there. So missing authors list, it looks like manuscript S, because I have intentionally removed the author's information for demonstration purpose. For I have removed the all the authors details, so that's why it is showing missing authors list. And missing conflict of interest statement. In this particular paper they have not mentioned conflict of interest, and author's emails is not there because I have deleted for not identification purpose. And missing data access statement. So whatever things are missing, it will give the comment. Missing manuscript is too small, short, and too many and old references are there in manuscript, and missing plain language summary and abstract used in this particular manuscript is not non-structural abstract, and title could not be located, and the issues focused in language quality, mechanics and style. So it has given the report about your manuscript, and then it is highlighting corresponding author. For example, it has given you have to give author's details like this and corresponding author's detail and email. It has showing the some templates. Then Ayurveda. So whatever correction here, Ayurveda is based on belief that health and wellness depends. So it has corrected here. The and should be written. The symbol should not be taken. So it has correcting itself, and it has given word count 1145 words, excluding references in the this particular paper. And wherever the fault it will feel, then it will correct and it will give the suggestions. Here, weight reduction. That particular author used weight reduction R capital, but it has changed. It should be in the small. So it will check for very minor variation also. Here, surgical. The author has written surgical in brackets laparoscopic ovarian drilling. The correct term should be surgery for this particular term. That is laparoscopic ovarian drilling. That has corrected. The paper poll is identifying this kind of mistakes also, and it has given a lot of corrections in this particular paper. So you have to correct this particular corrections given by the paper poll, and according to that you modify and you should submit to the publisher. Then there is a more chances of accepting your paper. Where sometimes it will give the edited paper also, the most corrected one only. So the that is also there. So but it will give the all the suggestion. According to that you have to change and you have to modify your manuscript. So this is about before submitting the manuscript submission check. So it will check for all the things and it will give the suggestion. Then plagiarism check. If I click the plagiarism check, then also you have to upload your manuscript before submitting to publishers. I will once again select that same particular paper, open, uploading that manuscript. Then it is analyzing, and here this one is previous one. Ten words, maybe I have reached the some limitations. Only 10,000 words is available for a month, even though you have subscription. So it is taking. So it is analyzed the whole paper and it is giving the similarity report. So here the pink colored one, highlighted one, it is showing not cited or quoted. Ayurveda is based on belief that health and wellness depends on the delicate balance between these particular words and sentences taken from somewhere, and they are not quoted and cited. So that is missing. And this is also this particular paragraph, this particular author has taken, it is similar to any another document available in the data. So which data it is similar? It is similar with this thing. So if you go click on that, so this particular hypothalamo-pituitary axis is taken from this, but this is not actually plagiarism. This can be similar words, hypothalamo-pituitary over in axis. It is a term, it is a concept. So you can you can see in many papers. So the what softwares will do, they only take the similarity of words patterns in the data available in the that particular domain and paper we have submitted. we have to check whether it is plagiarism or simply similarity. Then if it is not plagiarism, you feel it is not plagiarism, then you have to click exclude match, then it will go. So this is the ideal work for the when the we submit the paper, they will also check for the similarity work or plagiarism. Then they will have inbuilt options, so this kind of things they will not count, and automatically the similarity report will be generated. For example, this if I click here, this particular helps in weight reduction and stress management, which ultimately stabilizes the normal function of hypothalamic pituitary axis nerve. So the same sentence is taken word by word here from this particular paper. So here they have given the citation number, but the because of same sentence word by word they have taken, they have to quote here, or they have to paraphrase this particular sentence, and they have to say, then only it is considered as uh, non-plagiarized one. But here it is considered as plagiarized one, even though they have cited, it is not paraphrased. If you want to take this same sentence only, then you have to quote, you have to use the quotation marks, because the same sentences they have taken and written here. The helps in the weight reduction, and here simply they are what they have done, the instead of writing in letters and they have used the symbol here. Rest of the other sentences word are in the similar pattern. So most of the time we have to avoid this kind of things, then only we can achieve the similarity report less than 5% or whatever criteria is there in that particular paper. So this kind of suggestions will give by the missing quotations. If you click on this particular thing, yoga as a therapeutic approach, intervention in the management of polycystic ovarian disease. So this particular thing matching with this particular, whether they have to cite this thing or not, it is a responsibility of the reviewer or that particular editor, whether uh, it is a plagiarism or not. So but the software shows the similar words and pattern of writing will be recognized. Then if you feel that it is not a plagiarism, then you can simply exclude match. But the softwares available with that publisher, we have lot of settings that will exclude this kind of things. Then so according to this, you have to modify, and you can download similarity report here. Here you can click on the download similarity report. So the report. So are you able to see here the paper poll is checked similarity work by using Turnitin. Even though we are using PaperPal application, PaperPal is not checking for the plagiarism. It has taken the help of Turnitin database. So that's why if you submit this plagiarism certificate, so everyone can accept, because it has done with the Turnitin. So it has given submission ID, submission date, everything, and it is giving the overall similarity 14% of overall similarity. So overall results it has given, wherever the similarity is there, it has generated the in detail report. So this is the similarity report. Before submit, in some of the publisher they will ask for you plagiarism certificate or similarity, not plagiarism certificate, similarity check. So then you have to submit this particular document along with your manuscript. My overall similarity is this much. If some publisher want less than 5%, then according to that you have to paraphrase and give the some quotations and citation. Then you can reduce the similarity a percentage, and you have to submit the that particular publisher. So this is the use of PaperPal, and in this specially for before submission check and plagiarism, because plagiarism checking we are not able to buy Turnitin software individually. So that's why it is very difficult by individual. If you have subscription of PaperPal, then PaperPal has inbuilt Turnitin subscription, so your plagiarism will be checked by the Turnitin only. It will give the reports. So this is the use of PaperPal. So so other some more AI applications are there. AI applications are there. So these AI application, how we can use this AI application. I have made one video based on this particular AI application. I have recording of that. So because of time, already it is around 9 o'clock. So I will share the recording of this particular how to use this particular AI application with you, so you can go through that particular video, and you can uh, later on you can explore yourself. So it has around 8 to 10 AI applications. I have explained in detail with demonstration. Please go through that particular video, and you can able to understand that particular AI application. So this is about today's session, so I will stop here. If any doubts are there regarding the